Hey, Poity, how's it going? Alright, so we're going to start doing our push on Ekron again. So that went out pretty well, despite it. Ah, that's a shame. Well, I do hope you feel better. But yeah, so we did have a pretty good trip test on those random farms. We located a generator. We found the emergency frequency. We read a magazine. There was some other stuff there that we just didn't grab. We got some food, so that should help a lot. Got a couple of weapons. Some of them are actually not bad. So at least we got progress. We got to tick off 2 more of our tasks, which is good. I had really hoped we would have gotten really lucky, and just because of having the generator there, maybe we'd find the manual, but we didn't. It's fine. Those other houses we didn't bother checking out right that moment. I know I should at some point, but with the zombie pops, what they were down there, I'd rather keep pushing Ekron versus pushing that. Oh, I need to get that out of our line of sight, because the to-do list is covering it. Alright, tomorrow's going to be a hot day. And for those unfamiliar with the automated emergency system, it's really useful. It'll let you know when the helicopter's coming. It'll warn you when like tropical storms or bad weather is coming. It'll tell you the weather for today and tomorrow. It'll give you up to 2 days warning ahead of the time before the power grid goes down. So it's very powerful. The thing is, you have to find a radio that has the frequency to know what the frequency is, because it re-rolls the frequency every time you make a new map. Don't want to fight all these groups, but I know I should. I'm gonna back off, sit down, recover stamina, do it right, kill the groups. And thank you for everyone who's been tuning in, who's been lurking, chatting, following, subscribing, doing the bits, the donos, the hosts, the raids, all of that good stuff. It all helps, and I really do appreciate it. I do hope you are enjoying the stream. If you have any questions, by all means, ask. Like, I am absolutely on board with trying to teach people different things in the games, tips, pointers, all that kind of stuff. Alright, we'll have 3 more and we'll have wiped out another group. Oh. Rum Shackles cashed in 5 push-ups, so bear with me a moment. I gotta knock those out and I'll be right back. Okay, and they're done and back. Got a group in there, but I'm gonna just fight the one that's out in the open first. Alright, so now our group down. Already broke one of our pipes. Luckily we got those 2 hammers. The hammer should hold up for a good while. The pipes are okay. Like, they do good damage, but as far as, like, holding up, they're okay. Bunch of zombies are moving around, which is always a bad time. So let's go up and kill... Ah, never mind. There's more than I thought. I thought it was just the 3. The good news is these aren't looking like really big packs. They're just kind of decent size. The downside is this pipe is just eating our stamina. Oh, that's a big group. I think we aggroed a bunch of it. Really hoping we did. We don't actually have stuff. Okay, we only aggroed a couple. So, my problem with the caravan system is quite often it forces you to split your colony. And a lot of times it's very difficult to go, okay, well, I'm going to send some number to an unknown threat, and then, you know, while you're gone, Randy's is like, hey, you know, what do I just send to Mechanoid Cluster while your caravan is away? And so you go, oh crap, I really should have left more stuff behind. Or you show up and you didn't send enough stuff, you're like, oh crap, now we don't have what we need. And it kind of just has this weird thing where just, for a game that's about building a colony, just feels bolted on, I guess would be what I'd say. It's not that it's actually like defective or anything, it's just it forces you to split your colony, and it doesn't take into consideration like how many of your pawns are actually able to fight and all that kind of stuff. And without really being able to gauge how tough the place you're going to is, it makes it difficult to make informed decisions. You just have to guess. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Because, like, it does feel like it's just a completely separate system that all it does is it takes information from your characters and goes, okay, this is what you sent. And, like, everything else is its own separate thing. I also dislike, because what they'll do is they'll have the ones where, like, you'll be forced to caravan, because they'll be like, oh no, there's a toxic spewing thing nearby. It's going to keep spewing toxic stuff all over your base until you caravan and destroy it. And you get yourself this weird situation where you have to somehow try and divide your people up between stuff. And so it also punishes you, like, if you're going, oh, I'm going to lean into animals, well, you really kind of can't send animals on an attack at any real level if you have a bunch of them as your strategy, because they'll just starve to death so fast. Unless they're, like, pack animals or something. No problem. Like, the system isn't terrible. I should preface that. Not my favorite. That's part of why we went with the Raider build the one other time, was because, like, okay, this is a system I don't care for. Like, let's really force me to use that system and see if maybe if I just use it more, I like it more. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I was having fun with it, but I still don't care for the system behind it. It's like, okay, I'm just sending 2 strong pawns to go rough up all the neighbors. Oh, having an actual weapon again is so nice. None of this mildly massaging them with the hand fork. Yeah, the caravan also lets you do all sorts of buggy stuff, like one of the things is you'd have a thing where a colonist would join and you don't get choice about it. Well, if the colonist is terrible, you just send them off to caravan and tell them to go to the other side of the map and don't worry about it. Like, it'll still upset your other colonists, but nowhere near as bad as if, like, you just flat out murdered them or pulled their organs or something at the colony. That's it. These days, I'm like, I'm just gonna put up with whatever garbage pawn they give me. If I can make it work, I'll make it work. Like, I like the idea of what caravanning's supposed to be. It's just in implementation, I'm like, swing and a miss. I love RimWorld, but that's the one part I'm like, I could do without this part. Like, if instead of caravanning, I could just say, I want to go here, and it goes, okay, it's going to take your colonists this long to go there, and then you, like, take a shuttle over there, and you just have to have food and all that. I would rather that system where just, there's no map, it's just a shuttle drops you there. I know that removes a lot from the game, but it's like, yeah, but I don't care for it. Right. We kill this group because I want to fight on this road and get that group. I would like that hunting knife. Okay. Alright, first I'm gonna back off, recover some stamina. That one's got a spear in him. Might actually be worth taking. Spear and something else. Oh, spear and a bread knife. I think the point is more when you do that travel, it's like you can do so with minimal risk. Yeah, I'm not going to fight my way through him just to get that spear. We'll kill him eventually. Oh, they're migrating, I guess. Or repositioning or something. I'm trying to spot stuff with bags, weapons, anything I particularly want. And then just trying to move towards stuff. Yep. There's also other things you can do to, like, artificially affect the value of your colony, all sorts of weird stuff, using caravans. It's weird. Like I said, I like the idea of what they're trying to do. I just don't like the way it exists as it is. Yeah, it shouldn't be skipping. This is how you get yourself in trouble. We're fine though, once I take a beta blocker. Alright. What do you have on your back? Is that a crowbar? Let's talk about it. I need that in my life. Oh, Crowbar, it's been so long, old friend. We're gonna make the sweetest of thunk noises. I'll wear this out, don't worry. I mean, why not both? I just realized the way that comes across. My apologies. I was referring to the zombie. Like, having both. I'm just gonna disregard that comment and pretend it never happened. Oh, of course. No, don't. I have the power to make the clip not a clip. Of course, then I guess people have the power to just reclip it, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I should not be skipping all these groups, but I am trying really hard just to get into this place. There's so many zombies out here still. Yep. I would rather use the knife for fighting than for spears. Like I'll make like a stone knife or something for spears if I really want them. The hunting knife's a legit good weapon. There are so many hordes still over here. There's the first house. Of course, we're basically half asleep, and there's at least 2 or 3 hordes. We gotta back out. This is already gonna be something like I'm gonna have to fight my way up to it. That said, we've cleared out a bunch of little groups that were in the middle of this, so it should cause a bunch of these zombies to try and collapse in more. That might get us a bunch more pressure to push in forward. Hey, our hunting knife just became our favorite weapon. Oh, hey, pain pills. Haven't seen those in a long time. Alright, looks like where we were sneaking through has collapsed, so this is the reason why we don't skip, because now I have to fight my way back through zombies I didn't want to. Okay, that wasn't bad, like, because we were able to just blast through them. I was really worried about aggroing the group behind us, because I couldn't tell where they were moving. Yep, we are to that point of moving a chair closer. Like, I've got an extra chair, just I have to move it. The downside is it weighs 10 kilograms, so it's annoying to drag. It's truth. When you break a weapon, it goes on a corpse. I'm just annoyed at just how many hordes have shown up. Like, I know this is the same thing that always happens where it feels like we make no progress forever, and then suddenly the zombies just, hello. Nah, I can't get to that one. There's a spear down here. I wanted to pick them off real fast, but I don't think I can do it without aggroing a bunch. I'd prefer not fight you. I do not have the stamina, and we're sleepy. If you do not mind. I don't like sneaking around, but I will do it. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna have to clear zombies. We'll just have to keep fighting and fighting and fighting until they're dead. It is what it is. That said, it is coming up pretty close to that time. We're coming up on about 4 a.m., so what I'm going to probably do is once we turn in, we're going to do some of the loot real fast. But if you stick around, I'm going to find someone for us to raid, but I am going to start wrapping it up for the night. I stayed up extremely late last night, thanks to, just with Ziggy doing that big raid, I wanted to, make sure to entertain people for as long as I felt comfortable doing so before I had to sleep. But, so I have not had enough sleep, so I need to fix that. Because it's not right for me to ask everyone else to make sure they're getting enough sleep if I'm not doing it myself. So, I'm going to get everything ready so that the next day when we play, we can just wreck stuff. So while I'm doing all that, just a reminder, for those who have enjoyed the stream and have not followed already, if you want to see more, just drop a follow. That way you can know when we're starting and all that kind of stuff. I will be doing, quote-unquote, other games tomorrow. I haven't quite decided exactly what game it is. Nova Drift's on there, a good chance. This Timberborn is another possibility. Could be something totally unrelated. But that'll definitely be going on tomorrow. Anyways, I'm going to have our characters sleep real fast. Hopefully it's not super eventful.